The other day I showed a video of me filing a Carlton 404 full chisel where I'd gone down a file size and was using some tilt. I was using the tilt to remove the side plate angle and increase the top plate cutting angle. During that video I was complaining a lot about factory grinds. Since I was complaining about some, let's look at a very good one. This is Stihl 46 RSK. The K stands for classic. To the best of my knowledge, they have not made the 404 Classic in about 10 to 15 years. This is an older style of chain with an older style of factory grind. So we'll zoom in and have a look at it. So this is it from the outside looking at the side plate. So the side plate angle is about 75 degrees on that small beak, and then it goes down flat. We don't have to care about anything below this little beak here anyway, because it's never going to cut wood. So we're only interested in the upper. So if you remember with the Carlton, I changed it so it had approximately 70 degrees of side plate angle. I was aiming for about 75. This starts with 75. This is an older style of Stihl grind. Other things to note if you're interested, the chains do not have witness marks on the side or the top plate. It has the older style depth gauges in the front too without the anti-vibe features. I'll turn it around and we'll have a look at it from the inside and explain a little more. Alright, so this is that same cutter viewed from the inside. Couple of things to take note of here. This factory grind has been done in two separate passes because you can see the lines. You can see the lines where they're formed by the grinding wheel are different in the lower section than they are in the upper. What they're doing to achieve this is they're coming in with more angle on the grinding wheel. They're also stopping the grinding wheel right in that point where the tip of the file is. What they've done here is kept the rest of the side plate mostly straight. They've started that curl up to the point. Similar to what I was doing with the file the other day, where I was using a small diameter file to come up into it to create that channel. That is what this stuff comes like from the factory. You can see that top plate angle changes as it comes across to the inside edge of the top plate. And you can make out that channel formed up through there. The important thing to note with this is if you held the file flat at 90 degrees across and tried to file this with the recommended angles of 60 and 60, with that file held flat, you are not able to replicate either the cutting speed or the durability of the original factory grind. That is why I'm saying to use some tilt and to experiment a little with the wood that you have and the cutting that you do and see if you can get a benefit. You may be lucky and find that just holding it flat and filing 60-60 works for you. It does not work for me. Every application is different. You will probably be running a different saw, cutting different wood. It is worth experimenting with just to see what it's like. The techniques I was explaining was something that was very commonly done in the past, but isn't done so much now. If you compare this to the newer version, the 46 RS that you can buy today, the 46 RS comes with more of a side plate angle on it and a slightly different grind on the inside. So that's just the basics of the older style grind that you got. This stuff is very good. This is a very efficient factory grind, and unfortunately it's not done in this way anymore.